Do you feel like you're in a relationship recession with marriage rates dropping and swipe left culture leaving us emotionally overdrawn? You might feel like it's time to get your love life back on track. Our next guest is here with meaningful tips about how to build lasting love in these rocky times. He's the author of the book Relationship Roadmap. Let's welcome relationship expert Stephen Chandler. Hello, Stephen. Thanks for joining us today.
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing good. We're happy to have you on, Stephen. I mean, why does dating today feel like we're in a relationship recession, and how can we change that?
Oh my goodness, it is wild. I think right now marriage rates are at an all-time low. A recent Bumble study said that 72% of singles are looking for long-term relationships, but are finding massive trouble just finding healthy people to have relationships with. So there's a lot of help that's needed.
All right. And I mean, you talk about red flags, yellow flags, and even green flags. So tell us what we should do when we encounter some of these flags.
Well, I think the first thing is this. We've got to make sure that we don't waste our time in relationships that are not going anywhere, especially early in a relationship. You get all the warm and fuzzies and the puppy love and all that, and you could actually miss some clear signs that this is not going where you want it to go. So the first thing is beware of yellow flags, which means don't call it off, but it's time to take a little bit of caution. One yellow flag is a inconsistent communication. If the person you're interested in one day, you're getting all these text messages, and then the next 2 days, you don't hear from them, that's a yellow flag that I'm dealing with someone that may not have made up their mind. You also want to be aware of red flags, which is a stop, don't go any further. One red flag would be inconsistent emotional regulation. For example, someone that has moments of great rage and great anger, and maybe not necessarily directed towards you right now, but it is a sign of an inability to regulate oneself emotionally. Another red flag is someone who wants to be secretive with your relationship. I get it. You don't have to post it on social media. It's not everybody's business. But if none of your family know that we're dating, none of your close friends know that we're dating, that is a massive red flag. At minimum, it means this person is struggling with commitment. At maximum, you might not be the only person they're committed to.
Oh, these are all helpful facts to know. It's kind of like taking off those rose-colored sunglasses and looking at it for what it is. Stephen, boundaries are like budgets, essential but hard to stick to. So how can couples set those boundaries without breaking the bank emotionally?
Well, I think first of all, you got to think of why. And you've got to know we practice how we play. And dating is practice for marriage. So if there's no boundaries in dating, there won't be boundaries in marriage. So here's one boundary: cut it off with your ex. If you have a past relationship that you've ended, don't leave them around as a friend. They're kind of hanging out. It will affect future relationships. Make sure you have healthy boundaries with platonic relationships that you're not interested in pursuing, but it may make your significant other feel uncomfortable. And then finally, have healthy boundaries within your romantic relationship. And I'll even kind of go this far of avoid the bedroom. There's something about sexual intimacy in a dating relationship. Let's be real. It clouds your judgment. You're not thinking straight, and it can cause you, I know it's taboo or whatever, but it can cause you to avoid or ignore clear red flags or yellow flags and keep you in an unhealthy relationship longer than you need to be.
And you say dating should start with the goals in mind. So how can singles focus on their final destination without getting lost along the way?
Well, I kind of put it this way. We all live by GPSs everywhere we're driving. And before you leave for that trip, you've got to put in your final destination. Here's where I'm going. I'll say it this way. The only reason you should be dating is if your final destination is marriage. Now, I'm not saying you've got to marry the person you're dating, but that's got to be your intention. Otherwise, there's really no vision to the time that you're spending together. And you could look up one day and you've invested 4, 5, 6 years of your life into someone that has no long-term future. Oh, we had a good time and it was fun and all that. No, here's what happened. You gave that person a part of your heart. Oh, no, I didn't. Hear me. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have. And when you give your time to somebody, your heart goes with it. And the longer you date without a clear outcome, you are risking massive heartbreak.
Stephen, giving us that relationship roadmap. Thank you so much for your time. And to our viewers, you can find out more by heading to StephenRChandler.com.